Hey guys, what's going on? This might look a little familiar to some of you hardcore gamers or some of you guys that have been playing video games for a really long time like myself. This is actually Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. This is a map from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Right now what I'm playing is the Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD Edition. Now this is actually just came out on the Xbox Live Arcade yesterday, and what it is it's an HD remake of some of the maps from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, a lot of the maps from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. And I believe some of the ones from the original game, just the first Pro Skater. And these games, I think the original Pro Skater came out in 1999, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 came out in 2000. So this game is on my top 10. You can go watch this video I made. I made this thing like 6 months ago, Zyback's top 10 favorite games. I think this was way on up the list. I've put so much time into this game. This is actually my favorite map on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Damn have I put so much fuck. I even know the gaps. Like, this is the third time I ran through the level. I know all the gaps. Like this right here, this is a rail gap. You know, I'm getting ready to do a rail-to-rail thing here. That's a gap. And yeah, you know, I even know the songs. You know, I haven't played this game in 10 years. This game came out in 2000. It's 2012. It's been more than 10 years. It's been fucking 12 years since I played this game, and I know all the songs still. Know all the gaps, man. This game was great when it came out. I love this game. I'm probably gonna be playing this quite a bit. I don't know. I really enjoy the nostalgia rush it's given me. This part of the run was a little embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that, you know, by the time I got to this point, I was only gonna have like 10 seconds, but it turned out I had like 30 seconds. So I was trying to think of some of the gaps I didn't hit yet, but I think I'd pretty much hit them all by that point. So what I'm going for here, I think I went and tried this earlier in the run. There's this pole that you can knock down. Knock down that pole, and that's actually another gap. And it didn't give me credit for it, but I'm gonna go over and grind from that pole, from that ledge to that pole to this, and that's supposed to be a gap. But that was a glitch that happened in the other Tony Hawk, the one in 2000. You just don't get credit for gaps sometimes. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so back on topic with the game. Going back to how much time I spent playing this game, I went through like 3 PlayStation controllers. This was an original game on the PlayStation 1, and I went through like 3 PlayStation controllers. The X buttons would break. They would be constantly held down no matter what, because you had to hold X to crouch, which made you go faster. So I think I put probably, God, I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I spent years playing this game, even when it was even when Tony Hawk 3 came out, which wasn't as good as this. This game, man, I don't know if you guys realize this, but this was like revolutionary shit. I'm sure if you go look at like GameSpot reviews, or I think this game actually got a perfect 10 on GameSpot, like something they don't ever fucking do. I'm sure any review site gave this game a 10 because it was revolutionary. I mean, there was so much shit to this. I can't remember if you could actually create a map, and it was either in 2 or 3 where you could actually create your own skate park, and there was like fucking videos of people skateboarding in this game. God, there was so much to do in this game. The maps were great. There were tons of gaps. There were tons of tricks. You could make your own fucking skater. Like, holy fuck, was this game great when it came out. And it came out 12 years ago. And fuck, man. Oh, I love this game. I'm definitely going to be playing the HD remake a lot. Now, the HD remake actually doesn't have like a quarter of as much content as the original game did. Yeah, it's in HD, but you can't make your own skater. I don't think you can make your own skate park. You know, it's just amazing that, you know, that game, man, in 2000, 12 years ago, was that good. And thinking back about it now, like, you know, when you think back about something, you're like, oh, I was younger, things were more amazing back then. But the fact that they actually put that much stuff on that disc is insane. I don't think any game, I can't think of a game that's put out as much as they did. That was when Activision didn't used to suck, was when they made Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. They were still a really good company then. And now that I'm thinking about it, fuck, man, I really cannot believe how much stuff they put on that disc. Even the cheat codes, man, there were like thousands of fucking cheat codes for that game. You could unlock Spider-Man as a skateboarder, and he had fucking web tricks. I swear to God, there was a trick that he did where he would throw the skateboard really far away from him. He'd like chuck it and web it back to him. It was, God, that game was so good. There was Another character, Officer Dick, who was a security guard. I swear to God, his name was Officer Dick. And he was just this fat guy that you could skateboard with. You could fly. There were flying hacks. There were fucking infinite, of course, like infinite balance where you can balance forever. Jesus Christ, that game, man. That may be one of the most impressive for the time period. That may be one of the most impressive games ever. Like, seriously, and I'm not even joking. I know I'm really fanboying about this shit, and I don't know, man. If any of you guys were around for it, you'll know that shit was magical. Like, really. Damn. I love it, man. I really hope, and I know it's not gonna happen, but I hope this is like the resurgence of Tony Hawk. But it's dude, no, it won't be. But I'll enjoy this for now. This is fun. It is a nice nostalgia rush. I do. This is actually a map that was from, I believe, the first Tony Hawk, or at least it was. I must have never. If it was from the second one, I must have never played it. Playing this map now, it's not kind of my thing. It's too closed. There's too much shit in the way. So I'm thinking this is from the first game. But damn, you go pick this up. This is 15 bucks on Xbox Live, on the Xbox Live Arcade. If you played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and you fucking mildly enjoyed it, like, if you fucking played it for an hour, I'd recommend buying it, because, damn, man, love this game. Loved that game when it came out. And, shit. Fanboying hard, I know, but, oh, it's one of those games, man. Just, I don't know if you guys have a game that made you just fucking nerd out about, but let me know in the comments below. I guess that's it. Hopefully this made sense, and I'll see you next time.